Hi, what's up guys? Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna tell you about 15 most interesting facts that will blow your mind. So let's get started. Fact number 1. Do you know that there's a type of fungi which create zombies and then control their minds? The tropical fungus Ophiocordyceps infects the central nervous system of ants. Researchers think the fungus found in the tropical forest infects a foraging ant through spores that attach and penetrate the exoskeleton and slowly takes over its behavior. By the time the fungi been in the insect bodies for 9 days, they have complete control over the host movements. They force ants to climb trees, then convulse and fall into the cool, moist soil below, where fungi thrive. Once there, the fungus waits until exactly solar noon to force the ant to bite a leaf and kill it. Fact number 2. There is another fact about ant that ant always falls over its right side when it's intoxicated. It has been seen that the ants get high if they take alcoholic beverages. When ants get high, they behave totally differently. They can't even walk properly, and sometimes they even forget to track their home. Alcohol messes up their normal functionality. Not just ants, but many other insects seem to behave differently under the influence of alcohol. It's not like that they can go into a bar and buy a new drink. Well, actually, you see many rotten fruits that they're fermented contain alcohol. When ants or any other insect or even birds eat those fruits, they intake alcohol, which messes up their normal functioning. Fact number 3. Tokyo is the world's largest city with 37 million inhabitants, while Tokyo is the largest city on the global level with a total number of more than 37 million residents. The majority of the most populous cities in the world are in the two most populated countries, which are China and India. In world's largest city, when it comes to population size, according to Reuters, the next largest city is Delhi, India, which is populated by 29 million people, and Shanghai, China, which is populated by 26 million people. Fact number 4. Do you know nearly 2 people die each second? There is an estimate that around 59 million people die each year. An average of 2 people die every second, and more than 160,000 people die every day. And after every 102 seconds, someone dies in a war. After 61 seconds, someone dies at the hand of murderers. After every 39 seconds, someone commits suicide. After 26 seconds, someone dies in a car accident. After every 3 seconds, someone dies due to hunger. Also, after 3 seconds, a child under 5 years of age dies. Fact number 5. Do you know world's most quietest room is located inside Microsoft headquarters? Microsoft Chamber is currently registered in the Guinness World Record as the world's quietest place, a title it claimed in 2015 at an expense of a similar chamber at Orfield Labs in Minneapolis. Being in that room, after a number of minutes, you'll begin to hear your own heartbeat. Stick it out a little longer, and you'll hear your own blood flowing and bones grinding. With no sound from the outside world allowed in, the almost absolute silence will gradually manifest itself as an unbearable ringing in your own ears. You can see the picture of this room on your screen. That how amazing it looks. Fact number 6. Do you know with every single second 4 babies are born in the world? The crude birth rate is 18.2 births per thousand population, or 267 births globally per minute, or 4.5 births every second. The current world population is growing by about 215,000 people every day. It is projected to hit 8 billion by 2023, 9 billion by 2037, and 10 billion by 2057. Fact number 7. We all know that ozone layer is protecting the earth from ultraviolet rays of sun, and chlorofluorocarbons are the main cause of ozone layer depletion. But do you know that the ozone layer will make a full recovery in 50 years? According to a research, portion of the ozone layer have recovered at a rate of 1% to 3% per decade since 2000. At this rate, Northern Hemisphere and mid-latitude ozone are likely to recover completely in next 10 years. When the fragile ozone layer depletes, the sun's ultraviolet rays can reach Earth, making humans more susceptible to skin cancer and other diseases. Fact number 8. Change of climate is causing an effect on flowers, which is resulting the changing color of flowers and enhancing intensity of ultraviolet radiation due to ozone layer deteriorating over the past decades has caused flowers all over the globe to change. A 2020 study led by Clemson University scientists determined that the ultraviolet pigmentation in flowers has increased over time, which has led to the degradation of their pollen. Although we can't see the colors change with our own eyes, it's a big problem for pollinators like bees who are attracted to the bright colors of that flowers produce. Fact number 9. We all know that Mount Everest is the biggest mountain of the world. But do you know Mount Everest is bigger now than the last time it was measured? According to their measurements, Mount Everest is 29,031.7 feet tall, about 2 feet taller than the most widely accepted height. The result come in 1 year after China's top leader Xi Jinping announced that China and Nepal would jointly measure the mountain, which sits on the border of Nepal and Tibet. Fact number 10. Let me tell you about two amazing facts about pigs. The first one is that pigs don't sweat. Although the pigs has well-developed structure in their skin which conform morphologically with apocrine sweat glands. The animal does not appear to sweat. And the second fact about a pig is that it's physically impossible for a pig to look up the sky. It is an anatomy that the neck muscles and spine that limits the movement of their head and restricts them to look totally upwards. Pigs can lie on their back and see the sky, but cannot look directly upwards. The structure of their neck muscle does not allow them to turn their necks in such a way, so usually the only way that they can see the sky is through reflection in a pool of water. Fact number 11. Do you know chocolates can be poisonous to dogs? So never let your dog eat chocolate. Well, chocolate is poisonous to dogs mostly because of its theobromine content, which dogs are unable to metabolize effectively. If your dog eats chocolate, you should monitor them closely and seek veterinary attention if they show any symptoms or if they are very young, pregnant, or have health concerns. Well, it depends on the type of chocolates. It can take only 0.3 ounces or concentrated per pound of body weight to kill a dog. Milder type of chocolates vary from 0.5 to 2 ounces. This is because chocolates contain theobromine content, which is lethal chemical for dogs. Fact number 12. On average, people fear spider more than death. The term used for phobia is known as arachnophobia. The arachnophobia comes from Greek word for spider, which is arachne, and phobos, with the Greek word for fear. This extreme fear of spider and other eight-legged arachnids like scorpions may actually be an evolutionary response, which are spiders, specifically poisonous ones, which have long been linked to illness and infections. People with severe arachnophobia have such an extreme aversion to spiders that they may be afraid to go into their basements or garage because a spider may be present. If they encounter a spider, they may actually leave the house rather than deal with it. Fact number 13. Europeans were scared of eating tomatoes in the late 70s. This is because tomatoes are so high in acidity when placed on this particular tableware. The fruit would leach lead from the plate, resulting in many deaths from lead poisoning. Tomatoes were also considered to be sinful. Tomatoes were nicknamed as poison apples and were believed to cause sickness, death, especially among the members of upper social class. We all know about Neil Armstrong, that he was the first person who stepped on moon. But do you know Neil Armstrong's hair clipping were sold for $3,000? The Apollo moon mission astronaut Neil Armstrong has threatened to sue a barbershop owner who collected his hair after a trim and sold it for $3,000. Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon, used to go Mark's barber shop in Lebanon about once in a month for a cut. Fact number 15. Do you know that there's a rat who was aborted? Well, yes, Magawa the rat was given an award. In last September, Magawa was awarded the PDSA Gold Medal, sometimes described as George Gross for animals, and for his life-saving devotion to duty. He was the first rat to be given the medal in the charity's 77th history. It is also known as an African giant poached rat, awarded a prestigious gold medal for his work detecting landmines. The amazing work which was performed by Magawa the rat was that he sniffed out 39 landmines and 28 unexploded munitions in his career.